Call them ugly, heavy, crappy guns, but they're tough. And more often than not, they work. Now, you've seen other YouTubers try to destroy these. They all seem to use the same method. Now, we won't mention a certain doctor, and we're not going to horse around with it, but kinetic energy doesn't seem to be the answer. So we're going to reach back to 1893 in Germany to come up with a method, a scientific method, to take one of these out. I don't know if it's going to hold up. I don't know if my mixture is going to be right. But I borrowed from a chemist named Hans Goldschmidt, and he invented a way of welding called thermite. Now, thermite is a mixture of two different powders, and it burns at 4,000 degrees. Oh yeah, it gets really, really hot. Hot enough to melt together two pieces of railroad track. Let's see what it does to these high points. Okay, we're all set up. We have our thermite with some sparklers. Now, sparklers have magnesium, so they're hot enough to get the chemical reaction process to start. Of course, we have our C9s that were in a house fire right here. We're gonna set this guy down and hit it with some MAP gas. Okay, real quick, before we get started, I wanna confirm the condition of these C9s. Now you can see they are just as they were in the last video. This one is completely broken, so it'll fall apart. And this one is functional. Now, I know there's some of you going to say, hey, you could just turn that in. Where's the fun in that? Where's the science in that? Let's get started. The reaction started. She's on fire. We got a big old pile of molten metal in the middle. The force of that moved the guns apart. Oh wow, look at that. Melted all the way through the slide. All right, we gotta get these boys cooled down. Got some screws down here. Got some pieces that came out of that slide. That's completely trashed. That whole frame is just melted in the side. The sight is completely gone. It's just a melted mess. Look at that. Look down in there. That is still very warm.
I can feel the heat.
You got this mess right here. That's the byproduct of the thermite. Yeah, the tin's actually standing out pretty well. Now, the mixture does have aluminum in it, but it's not very much, and it's aluminum powder. So I'm guessing those shiny bits are the tin. That's trashed. Now this guy, she's welded shut. That right there just completely melted it down. Okay, now just like with the original fire that these were in, this one skirted away with less damage than this one. Now, if you watch the previous video where I test fired this, you'll see that this one was completely broken. Now, it melted and welded the slide shut. I was able to take needle nose pliers and break this off with little effort. Now, it actually goes back far enough to cock, and right now the firing pin is pulled all the way back. Let's see if it fires. Firing pin moves, but will the fire have weakened the metal enough to cause an explosion? Let's head to the range. This thing still fires. I'm not confident enough to hold this in my hand because heat does strange things to metal. And I guarantee that's weaker. And my hand's even weaker than that. To explain what I mean, this slide was all melted in, right? I was able to take these tiny needle nose pliers and just grab chunks and pull it off. That's not good. Man, I'm all sweaty. But anyways, apparently it's unkillable. We'll try further and further experiments. This is the Gun Doctor signing off. Stay safe and stay free, America.
Full beard manly.